So, confession time, because I said to myself that I was not gonna do it anymore. I thought I changed. Yet, I still did it without even realizing essentially that I did it, without even making or putting in any kind of effort towards not doing it anymore. And the funny thing is that this was gonna be basically the ultimate test to see if I was gonna roll back to my old habits or if this was gonna be a new me. So it turns out that I fucked up once again. I failed miserably. But you know what? I'm starting to think that this is not necessarily a bad thing. Let's talk about it. Hey there, if you're new here, I'm Alex, and I've been on a self-improvement journey to become the person I keep telling myself I'll be for more than half a year now. I'm actually documenting the whole thing here on YouTube, so you can go back to the first episode and watch where I started, and then come back to see where I'm at now. But the main point of this, and the reason I started this to begin with, was to manage my health and my weight. As you can see, I'm a bit fluffy. So yeah, today I'm gonna talk about my weight loss journey because I actually started at 133 kilos back in January and went down to 115, so I lost 18 kilos. And this whole process with ups and downs took about 6 months, or actually a bit more than 6 months. And then I had to leave for a vacation for 2.5 weeks back in my home country, Romania, and then to Greece. And I promised myself that I was gonna try to keep that weight as much as possible, but the idea was to come back with around 115 kilos still. And like I already mentioned in the beginning of this video, that was gonna be the test, the true test that I was gonna give myself, that I gave to myself before going to this vacation. So yesterday night I flew back to Copenhagen, and this morning I actually had to step on the scale to see the damage I did, because I just knew I fucked up. And lo and behold, I was at 118.5 kilos. That's an extra 3.5 kilos I came home with after this 2.5 weeks vacation. And while I do understand that not all of it is gonna be fat, because there is some water retention involved in this, I still think it's quite a lot. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit disappointed with myself because, like I said, I promised that I was not gonna do it, that I was gonna try my best to keep that 115 kilos weight. But on the other hand, like I also just said in the beginning of this video, I don't think it would have been worth it to just deny myself to enjoy this vacation as much as I wanted to. Because yes, 3.5 kilos extra is a bit much. I'm not gonna deny that. And it's not healthy to gain such, a huge amount of weight. I mean, it's not huge, but such an amount of weight during a short period of time. But on the other hand, again, it's most of it is probably water retention. We'll have to wait and see till next week. But I'm still happy that I got to enjoy the vacation as much as I wanted to. Like, I haven't abstained for anything. If I wanted to grab something to eat, I did it without even thinking about it. If I wanted to grab something to drink, I did it again without even thinking about it. I just enjoyed life for 2.5 weeks. Yes, it is going to take probably 2 weeks to repair this damage, and that's gonna set me back essentially 1 month on this whole journey that I'm on. But it's always gonna be with ups and downs, a journey like this, I mean. And I talked about this in another video. It's always gonna be ups and downs. So yeah, there you go. Coming back to the main question of this video, is failing like this necessarily really bad or even bad? I personally don't think so. I don't think you should beat yourself up if you did something like this, or if you're gonna do something like this in the future. I think you should just take it as is. You should understand that a journey like this has ups and downs, and that you're gonna fail at some point, or multiple points actually. So there you go, a short but important update on this journey that I'm on. And again, I'm trying not to beat myself up, and I think I'm gonna manage. I'm back now, I'm restarting my usual routine, and I'm gonna get there eventually, even if it's gonna take a bit longer than it should have. If you're interested in seeing where this is gonna go, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps. And actually tell me in the comments if you failed like this in the past and if you beat yourself up for it, because I used to do that all the time. I'm actually curious if I'm the only one that does that. And this was gonna be the time where I would point to another video that I did last week, but this time around I'm not gonna do it because, to be frank, the last 2 videos that I did while I was in Greece in vacation are kinda shit. So I'm just gonna skip it this time around. Always remember though, it's not that serious.